Hello, I's back. He's back for some Mark of the Ninja. Oh, that's loud. That's louder than I expected. Let me lower my volume. Oh my god. Mark of the Ninja. Man, there's so many things I want to play, and I was like, I could just do some Sniper Elite 3, but then I was like, but it might take longer than I want it to. So let's do some Mark of the Ninja. I think this will fit nicely into this hour and a half or so block, and then I can get some lunch, and then we'll get into something more substantial after lunch. Where were we? You must be getting like close to the end of this. How long is this game? I mean, based on the unlocks, maybe we're only about halfway. But I guess like there's reason to go back and visit those earlier levels again, right? So we should maybe try and like do better on some of those at some point.
My advice: move fast and don't look down.
Oh shit, okay. I hate moving fast.
Oh. Guess I'll have to find another way around. Go on, I'll catch up. This place is ancient. Watch your footing on those ledges. They don't look very solid.
Why are the catacombs filled with spikes? That's what I want to know. Who filled them with spikes?
That corridor is full of poison. If you move fast, it won't kill you. I just hope there's fresh air on the other side.
Jesus Christ. If you move fast, it won't kill you. I mean, it was killing me instantly, bruv. Christ. That's poison as well. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. I moved fast and it did not kill me. She was right, I guess.
They're using those crates to haul weapons. Nobody will notice if you ride along too.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'd have to hang underneath it as it goes there. Gonna come back? Hello? Is it scuffed? Oh, there it is. Can I stay like this?
catacombs. We pulled double shifts installing those security measures down there. I don't want it wasted because of a brownout.
Brownout. Yeah, I had my suspicions that might be the case. Okay. Fuck. Okay, fuck you. That's what I wanted to do. But it hasn't helped. Oh god, okay. So I've kind of got to go into the poison. Run through and come up behind that guy, I think. Fuck this, man. They just fucking hate poison as a mechanic. If I keep jumping, it's fine. There we go. Okay, apparently this is fine here. I do my far sight. Yeah. Tells me fucking nothing. Man, Farsight is so bad. There's a guy down there that I couldn't even see him in what is this ostensibly far sight. Ride the crate to the top of the shaft without getting off. Right. Guy up there. Can I do anything about him? I think I can. Oh wait, I can. Clearing a path. That's as much as I can do. Did it? What a pro. I can kill this guy. God. Oh shit. I wanted to go down, it went up instead. Well, look, if this is a checkpoint, I'm also going to try and murder that other guard. Nope. Okay. That was dumb. I wish I hadn't tried. Yeah. Where are they coming from? Both? Oh, fuck off, man. What? Why sometimes does he go up instead of down when I'm holding down and pressing A? Like, if this wasn't so awkward to do, how the fuck? I can't be going up there. There's no way. That just won't. You can't move fast enough to do that, right? Down, you idiot! I'm holding down. Okay, we're climbing off. Because there's no way we're getting up there. We were probably meant to get back onto the box. Oh, come on, mate. Fuck me. I guess we have to try and jump to the box. It's the only way that that's going to work. Oh no. Okay, well I got a glimpse of the button over there, so we've got 2 buttons, 3 buttons. One is connected to that box to the left. This one doesn't appear to be connected to anything, which is bullshit. But I'm sure it is. That one is connected to that box. I hit the button with the thing? No. Right, Darkseid is obviously lying to me, because there's no way I can progress without pulling that switch on the right. It does move the box. I hate these fucking boxes, man. If the controls weren't so unreliable, it wouldn't be so bad. Drop off! Fuck me! There's nothing I hate more than a game that relies on precision and has a less than precise control scheme. What does that do? That just stops that box. Is there any value to that? Or is that just so you don't soft lock yourself? And then this one, I have to hang underneath and then come over the top of it. Right. Ah. I see. I see the setup. Reach the surface. I did. I reached the surface. Look at me go.
Hey, I found a way out. It's just past the next room.
How
But
did
there's
you
a
get
rusty
through?
old gate blocking the way. There's a way to open it from your side, but be ready. When the racket starts, every guard down here will come running.
I reckon she found an easier way up. And I'm annoyed. Because I bet her route was nowhere near as tricky. Orange has managed to fail Behodl. But it says, hasn't this guy shown up before? He has shown up before, but not as a pick. It was as a starter chosen for me, I think, by my brother. Check out War Trolls MM3, page 181. Why is this one specifically a monstrous humanoid? The other trolls in the same section of all giants. Yeah, probably either failed to errata it, or maybe there's a reason for it. Trolls technically should be giants.
Hang on.
This is a very busy fucking area, isn't it? What is all this shit? You said all the guards are going to come running when I do something. I don't actually know what. Reach the surface. No, why can I not just go up? Because that's closed. I see. So I'm opening that. Tech problems today. It's fine. It happens. I was just reading your comments about the war troll. I mean, do you reckon there's a reason for it? Was there anything you could see in the stat block that might indicate why? Or is it just something they've overlooked that we should manually errata? What was it? The war troll? Is it under T or W? Warforged? Witch knife? No. Warforged, void mind. It was under T. Which implies it's a true troll. Troll comma cave, troll crystalline, troll forest, troll mountain, troll war. Yeah. Says they were bred, magically engineered and augmented. Or trolls speak giant. I feel like that just needs erratering. They're clearly trolls. There's nothing to say why they wouldn't be giant. Do you know what I mean? It's like if they don't signal their intent, how are you meant to know if that's intentional? I'm just gonna see if Giant in the Playground has anything about it. Oh, it might be intentional. The thread on Ian World. Apparently they're based on Warcraft. Quite a long thread though. That is surprisingly the only thread about it. How do I... Go straight to page 1. Yeah, there we go. Some discussion about whether it should have been errata. It got discussed on the Wizards of the Coast forum back in the day, since deleted, and the general consensus was that they should be giants. That was from obviously fans. It looks like the monster type was changed to monster humanoid to give them better saves. Trolls and monster humanoids as the giants more fully resemble Warcraft trolls. Seeing if there's any specific... Oh, because if they give them monster humanoid, they get a better base attack. A lot of people say it's just bad design, just lazy design, trying to give it better base stats without just like giving it abilities that would essentially give it those same things. They could have just given it extraordinary abilities that give it a better attack bonus or something. I don't see any official stance. I would say just make it giant type, but the problem is then you'd have to go through the stat block and adjust the stats. That's the awkward part. But you could just make it a giant and keep the stats the same. Just accept the fact that it's a stronger than your average giant. I was looking because sometimes you can find stuff about it if it was designed by someone who blogs like Skip Williams or someone like that, then sometimes you'll get their take on it, you know. Because these guys have written a lot of stuff over the years that you can consider, you know, somewhat canon. I allow Keen to stack with other improved critical stuff like the feat, because I read a very interesting article, I think by Skip Williams, explaining why it's actually not OP at all. It should absolutely be a thing that was dropped from when it got revised from 3 to 3.5 for like no real reason. Yeah, general consensus is they should just be giants, and this is ridiculous. They should just be giants that either have class levels or something that alters their BAB. Or even just a template, yeah. Have Warbread just be a template that applies, that would be clever. Just lazy. They have the low light vision. They do have the low light vision, which is, again, the only nod to them being an actual monstrous humanoid instead of a giant. Yeah, so mechanically it's intentional. If you look through what they've got, if you look through their saves, their base attack, stuff like low light vision, they have mechanically purposely been given monstrous humanoid. So it's not like it's an oversight. It's just a bad decision. But that means, as far as the database goes, it would be pointless for me to errata it, because they are mechanically monstrous humanoids. They're mechanically monstrous humanoids, so I can't help you, Orange. Sorry. They have to stay that way. You gotta blame the designer for that one. That's not on me, and it's not on the editors. It's not a mistake. It's an intentional design choice that everyone disagrees with. Just goes to show why you need to explain yourself if you're gonna go against what is a very specific rule set, right? Because this is what I like about 3rd edition that I don't like about 5th, is you can look at something like that and you can say, this is obviously wrong. And then you can examine it and you can see that it's been done wrong on purpose. Because you can break it down and look at, like, you know, is it using all the components of a giant, or is it using all the components of a monstrous humanoid? And we can see that it clearly is using the components of a monstrous humanoid. So someone did this intentionally. It's not just a typo. They didn't just misclick and pick, you know, monstrous humanoid instead of giant by accident. It's like they have purposely made it a monstrous humanoid. And then you can debate the reasons potentially for doing so and decide whether that makes sense or not. And if you wanted to, like, you can, I could convert that to a giant and preserve, you know, the intent. The stats would change. I could revert it back to giant type. I could, you know, remove the low light vision. I could lower the BAB. I could swap the saves around. You know, you could absolutely recalculate it as a giant. And then if you wanted to, and you know, as a DM, you're perfect within your rights to then homebrew it back up to where it was, using the rules as given. So, like, you know, I don't know off the top of my head, but let's say giants have a strong fort, weak will, and with monstrous humanoids, it's the other way round. You know, you could do that. You could give it a free feat, like Iron Will, to boost its will save. You could give it an extraordinary ability that hurts its fort save. You could say, you know, weak constitution, low fort save as an extraordinary ability, and give it that. There's nothing to stop you doing that. If you then need it to go from like a 3/4 bab to a full bab, you just give it that as an extraordinary ability. Extraordinary ability bred for war has full bab. It's not hard to like achieve your goals without fucking with the standard typings. You're going to roll patrol with ninja prestige levels. Well, ninja is a core class. It's a full 20 level class, not even prestige. So you absolutely can do that. Yeah. Trolls have a level adjustment and racial hit dice that you'd have to consider, but you absolutely could make a troll ninja. And in fact, you should play a troll ninja. You'd need a high level one shot for it, but you could absolutely do it. It'd be pretty fun. I dread to think what the level adjustment is on a troll. But yeah, you could do it. It wouldn't be very good, I don't think. I don't think ninja pairs well with troll, but best thing if you want to play a troll is just play a troll as is. Just play it as a monster. I think it would probably be slightly weaker than a regular character, but not by much. And the regen's pretty good. And the regen's pretty strong for a player character, because you regen like outside of combat as well, which is the real benefit of regen. What are they going to have is dwarf racial training for fighting giants. And then what if the war training of this guy's intent to come out? What if a giant fighting method gives dwarves this advantage? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people have pointed out that like that is one obvious downside of this thing, but also you're negating a ranger's favored enemy bonus against giants by having it be a monstrous humanoid, which again may have been part of the intent of been like, you know, these things do not behave like regular giants. But again, the better way of doing that is to make it a giant and give it the extraordinary ability for the purpose of, you know, ranger classes and you know, dwarven racial bonuses. This is treated as a monstrous humanoid, or just treated as a non-giant. I mean, treated as a monstrous humanoid makes more sense, because then a ranger with monstrous humanoid does get their bonuses against them. So a ranger who's actually specialized in both monstrous humanoid and giants gets the benefits regardless, which is really cool. That would be a much better way to do it, rather than changing its type to monstrous humanoid without any real explanation of why. You just give it an ability that modifies that. That's what extraordinary abilities are for. And they should be utilized, because that is how you monster design. That is the correct way to design monsters for 3rd edition. You modify them with abilities, extraordinary abilities, supernatural abilities, you know, depending on what they do. In this case, it would be an extraordinary ability. Okay, right, enough bullshit. What am I doing here? Why do these buttons go to the ground? Is that because they're going to alarm something? Looks like they both go to the lever. Is this an AND gate? No, it's an OR gate. No, it's an AND gate, but I have to do the left one first for whatever reason. Now, where are these guys gonna go? Oh, yeah, there they are. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, nuggets. Oh, fuck. That was bullshit. Yeah, why did he just turn around for no reason?
Someone activated the old cargo door. Get down there and find them.
I love talking and thinking about D&D. It's so much fun. Door's closed.
Send in the dogs. Check the vents. He has to be here somewhere.
How? This fucking game. Why is it opening so slowly? Am I supposed to hide and then just... I thought it was a timer of like how quickly I should get there, but I think I'm just meant to hide and wait the timer out. And maybe kill these guys as they go past.
Send in the dogs.
Oh, you fucker. I didn't realize they could do that. Okay. So let's think about this. What I actually need to do is hide and kill some of these guys. And then we're waiting for the door to open for like a minute and a half. Okay. So what if... We're going to have to try this a few times until we learn the pattern. I think we can probably get the middle guy on his own straight away. No, we can't. Because he looks down the stairs. Okay.
Someone activated the old cargo door. Get down there and find them.
Direction. Never mind. You gonna look up? Nope.
Send in the dogs.
Okay, dogs are coming in. Is that fine? It's not
Check the
fine.
vents. He has to be here somewhere. Pump in the gas. That'll flush him out.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Halfway there.
Oh, it's put me up here for some reason.
Put on your map. There's too much gap in there now.
Well, I mean, it solved my problem by putting me here.
You heard him. Increase the gas.
It's open. Get out of there.
Calm. Aha! No, no! Oh! That was fucking close. Man, that was some bullshit.
Thanks. Now let's get out of here.
And I'm amazed I made it through. We have 6 honor to spend. Terror darts, ravenous insects, Eltrops. Oh, assassinate from concealed spot is useful. Yeah, let's get that. I like the idea of killing from the cupboards. Gonna be a cupboard ninja.
So nice to see the moonlight again. We made it to the inner keep. Come on.
Okay. Were you here earlier, Orange, by the way, when I said you asked whether Wellesley the Stone Giant Hulking Hurdle would come up before? And the answer is yes, but not as a pick in Beholdle. It came up because I chose it as a starter. Well, someone chose it for me using the channel points. Which is probably why you remember it. Really? Fuck you, dog.
We can't let the Count get away. Before you try to catch him, cut off escape routes. And watch out. Looks like his best troops are on patrol. They won't be easy to take down, so do your best to sneak past them.
Question is that doggo going to come all the way here? No, it should be good to visit the door. Oh, of course. Motherfucker. Okay, there is a thing there. We'll sneak in through the sewers in a moment. So have you ever actually played any D&D, Orange? Oh my god, it's locked. The sewer's locked. Or are you just beholding out of interest in it without actually doing it? I mean, I assume you've played some. No? You should. You should play some D&D. It's a great hobby to get into because it's one of those hobbies you can always be thinking about. Like, D&D is always in the back of my brain. I'm never bored because, like, if I have to do, like, you know, let's say I've got to go to the doctor's and I'm sitting in the doctor's office. Most people sit there bored out of their fucking skulls. I'm working on one-shots in my head, you know? You played an IRC. Yeah, I used to run an IRC game years ago. It was not great. I was still learning how to DM back then. But we had fun. We had a laugh. Stuff like that kind of doesn't exist anymore. You can still use Merc. It's still out there. There's still people using IRC. I mean, these days, Discord kind of is the replacement, right? And programs like Discord. Oh, Game Table and stuff like that doesn't exist anymore. Well, I mean, you've got like options. Obviously, Roll20 is kind of the de facto standard. My group plays on Tabletop Simulator, which we really like. It's not maybe the best solution, but it's one that works well for me. Because I find it difficult as a DM to utilize what Roll20 has to offer. Just because it requires a lot of work, and it's specifically the type of stuff that I'm not good at. Whereas in Tabletop Sim, I can just do. Like we have all the minis already created, which is kind of great. I have like a full fucking table full of 5e minis, and anything that doesn't exist, I can pull the picture and put it on like a fixed mini anyway. and then the tabletop itself we can draw the battle maps onto, which I find a lot easier than trying to like get a battle map and then utilize a I can't pick this lock. I couldn't pick the lock whilst in the smoke,
So nice
which is
to see the
weird.
moonlight again. We made it to the inner keep.
But yeah, like we could, rather than having like a map and then fog of warring it and then revealing it through the thing, I like to draw the map or let the players draw the map as they go, which is just the way that we like to do it. Native program, not just some JavaScript browser junk. Yeah. That's the other thing I like about tabletop sim is it's like it's got a lot of answers to a lot of problems, and plus you get the tactile sensation of kind of still being able to literally yeet your dice across the table, which is a lot of fun, rather than just click a button and receive a number. Although we have those type of dice rollers as well, so like our warlock uses we have this very cool dice roller where you can like preset rolls, so he can just click Eldritch Blast and it just rolls his Eldritch Blast, which is pretty cool. But we also have other fun things. We've got like spell templates, so it's much easier to like, okay, here's my fireball radius, and it's a square-based radius, not just a sort of circle, and then you have to try and fucking figure it out. Mumble for voice, yeah. We when we first started, Mumble was for voice. I was a big fan of Mumble. We only stopped using Mumble because the people that ran my Mumble server, gameservers.com, stopped doing that, and I was like, I'm paying you 12 quid a year. You have to do literally nothing to keep that Mumble server online. There's no way this is not like worth your while. But they were like, nope. So I'm like, fine, I guess we use Discord now then. So now we use Discord, which is the only reason why dndgamer.net has a Discord. Because at the same time I was like, I think Nilo was saying he didn't want to host dndgamer.net anymore, and I'm like, I can take over hosting. I'll pay for it. Which, man, it's annoying how expensive web hosting can be, even when it's like something as small as what we've got for D&D Gamer. It's kind of absurd, but at the same time, it's like, whatever. Someone's got to do it, otherwise it's dead, and I don't mind being the one doing it. I kill this fucking dog. If I throw enough of these at you, will you fuck off? No. I distract you over here. Pick it, pick the lock, pick the lock, pick the lock, pick the lock, pick the lock. Go. Nice. That's how it's done. Right now, Discord wouldn't miss your channels. Maybe it was something to do with how I had to clear the cache. That's weird. Press Control and R with the Discord open to force a refresh. Pell had this when he couldn't post in some of the channels. He could post in general but couldn't post in group chat. Yeah, I think that's just a Discord refresh thing. Like, I mean, Discord's fine. I liked Mumble because it didn't use hardly any resources, super low latency, really good voice quality. And it handled the international latency well as well, because obviously we have Urkora who's over in Canada. And when we were playing back in the day, we also had Battery, who was in the UK but on pretty shit internet. She's now in China, but we can't get the time zones to work for Canada and China. And again, Tommy in Australia, it's like it's too much of a fucking skew between those guys, like a day apart from each other. This fucking asshole Have you seen what they've done here? This is just rude. There you go. But it's that classic thing, isn't it, of like arranging D&D is so much harder than playing D&D. But this is why, like, the whole point of putting D&D gaming together back in the day was to make it easier for people to play D&D and find people who play D&D. Because like when I first got the books, I didn't know anyone who played, and I went on the Wizards of the Coast forums, and it was like not super helpful. It was a lot of people like, yo, looking for people in my area, but it was all very America based, and obviously there wasn't many UK people on there, which is why like I put the MSN group together, and I was like, you know, is there anyone not in America who wants to play D&D? And a bunch of Dutch people were like, yeah, we do. And that's kind of how it started, just me and a handful of Dutch guys, of which one of them is Thunder, one of the oldest other members of the group. And the whole goal was to have options, and like we now live in the world where we have all the options. Like D&D Gamer Net is not only like you can play on the website by forum, which is great for like playing with people all over the world because you don't have to worry about time zones and stuff. It is slower, but it's an interesting experience, and it's great for those people who don't have a lot of time, who want to just play when it suits them during the day. You can just like, I've got 5 minutes on my lunch break, I can check up on what's happening, make my post, I can come back at tea time, I can come back after I put the kids to bed. It's really good for that sort of thing. But then also, because we have a Discord, you can play by voice in Discord, you know? So we're giving you the places, and like you can then use the forum to like store your character sheet to help you play in Discord, right? And you can play in Discord by text, you can play in Discord by voice. What more do you need? We've got everything. And then you can also use the Discord as a social hub to be like, does anyone want to play IRL? Does anyone want to play like over Roll20? All these options are there and available. When Cloudflare doesn't get in the way. I mean, Cloudflare should not be getting in the way. You should only be ticking a box to say you're human, and even then you shouldn't have to tick that unless you're using like a browser with security. Like I use Brave, so it always makes me tick a box when I come in, but I there's a way around that. I'm not going to say what it is, because then like anyone can figure out how to get around it, but like there's a way around that. I don't have to tick a box anymore, because I figured out a way to get through. But it's a way that is unique, that I can help people do if they want to, and then you won't have to even tick a box. But every 10 minutes it pops back up. Yeah, I mean, it will ask you every so often to tick that box if you're using a browser with security. I mean, if your options are use just a different browser, because some browsers won't make you do that because they'll send just a proper referrer, and just use that for D&D Gamer. Or, you know, I can give you a custom solution that will disable the need to tick the box. That, you know, you'll have to. It doesn't require much technical know-how. It'll take you a couple of minutes to set up, but then once it's done, it should be permanent. What I'm worried about is if I kill this guy, is that other guy gonna see it? I don't think I can go up. Okay, it was fine. I can't get up there, which is annoying. I don't have any choice but to have Cloudflare on. I block over 250,000 hits a day from Singapore alone. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't understand why they have to hammer us so hard, but they just do, and it's relentless. It is just out of nowhere. We're just relentlessly fucking hammering. And the hosting package is not capable of handling that volume of traffic. And it is sad that I have to resort to literally, I've got whole countries blocked. Singapore is by far the worst, but it's not the only one. They're just blocked outright, so no one in Singapore can access D&T Gamer no matter what. So if you live in Singapore, you literally can't be hodl, and that is... Blame fucking Singapore, don't blame me. There's nothing I can do to let you through if you're in Singapore. And I think I probably have India and Pakistan blocked for similar reasons. And a few South American countries as well, who are also assholes. But it's because they sell huge blocks of IPs to fucking dodgy people. There's not really anything I can do about it. Oh, this is just the other side. Baffling and suspicious that with as intrusive and bloated as the modern has become, the authorities can't just vanish his problems with this stuff and kill them. I mean, that would be fucking great, wouldn't it? I mean, some of it is probably like, you know, just unintentional bad actors, right? So like AI is obviously to blame for some of it. And I'm like, initially I was like, I'm fine with AI scraping our forum, just not 1,000 times a second, you know? Like, I have no choice but to block all the AI scrapers because they can't. They're so intense. Like, Facebook was the worst of them. Facebook hammer our site at, like, they'll do it at like 2 a.m. 1,000 times a second for like an hour, and it's just like, why do you have to be so intense? We don't even have that much fucking content. Like, how? Why is this your solution? I was like, if you want to come in and scrape once per second, I can allow that, but 1,000 times a second, get out of here. And Facebook are surprisingly hard to block. Like, they were one of the hardest ones to block, and they were the worst offender for how aggressive they are with their scraping. So yeah, you can blame Facebook for the reason why I've had to block every AI. And pretty much every bot, like even normal web scraping bots, the only one allowed in now is the Google bot. So like, you know, any other search engine bots, I don't know how to let them through. So again, it's all Facebook's fault, unsurprisingly. Fucking assholes. I hate Facebook. They are the fucking worst.
I don't see anything.
They're a fucking awful company.
False alarm.
Checkpoint there, but what is this? Why does it exist? Huh.
Hey!
Why did I go straight up?
Hey! Got a visual on the target. Where is he?
I only wanted to grab onto it and he climbed all the way up.
Lost.
God. I like this game, but the controls are fucking dog shit. Like, they really are, like, so jank. If they were more precise, this game would be absolutely fucking great. But it is so hard to control. Motherfuckers. You both here. Did I get away with that?
Guard down. Approaching. Oh my god. Somebody's been murdered. Hey, you're here.
You haven't seen precise control since 16-bit. I mean, there's something inherently satisfying about a game with really good precise controls. You don't get them very often, but when you do, oh god, it's such a joy to play. I would argue Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raiders with the tank controls. I know everyone hates tank controls, but my god, you feel like you know exactly what you're doing. I mean, even with that, there's some slight jank. But for the most part, there's a level of precision there that you just don't get with other.
Lost a man.
There's more guys with other games, you know. A sniper here, which I could definitely kill. You're gonna come through this door. Let's bank on him not.
False alarm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something to be said for a game that just controls well. You know, you push your button and it does exactly what it needs to do. I'm trying to think if I know of any specific examples off the top of my head, but I don't think I can jump up from here.
Who is that? This light shouldn't be out. All clear. Let's move on. In a second.
Oh, you yeah, the fucking lightning, man. Why can I not kill him? I thought I had the thing that allowed me to kill from concealed places. Did I not
Seems
buy it?
fine.
I think that grate is going to be locked.
Man down. Okay. Hey, buddy. You okay?
Well, he's gonna find that. I can't do anything about it. Wait. Have I come the wrong way? Wrong way. I didn't even need to come down here. Damn it. This is just another way up. Coming?
Nothing. Move on.
Okay, he's not coming. Any reason to go down? I'm looking at a helipad, so I assume not. I guess we are. On the left, but not on the right. There again, it does have really good controls. Hitman, World of Assassination. The original Hitman, not so much, like the early Hitman games, but that one, they really kind of nailed a solid control scheme. It always feels like it's responding to what you want it to do. I think I have a turret or something. Or is that a table? I could smoke bomb him. That might be the easiest way of dealing with it, but I mean, it looks like a dead end. I think I need to go left. He's dropping past this guy. Oh, you motherfucker. You understand the reason I won't secure guys, because how much they need to spend per month on replacement light bulbs. I mean, if they hadn't, you know, done whatever they did at the start of the game, I don't remember. Did they kill our master or something? I don't know. They did something bad anyway. feel like the answer here has to be, oh my god, not that. Why did he just jump off the end? I think the answer has to be a smoke bomb, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. Can't get it in the position that I want it. What if I try it from here? I want it sort of there.
Can't see anything. Can't see. I heard something.
Didn't hear shit.
Come on.
You heading off? Alright, I'll see you later. Enjoy whatever it is you've got planned for your day. A casual Saturday.
That guy looks tough. Even a surprise attack might not bring him down. You'll need to daze him somehow before you move in for the kill.
Right. Daze him somehow.
What happened to the light? No contact. I heard something.
I'm not scared of ninjas. I studied every martial art from Thailand to Tokyo to Tibet. I'm in the MMA Hall of Fame, man. I want them to try and take me down. Come on!
Oh, you're already dead, my dude. Literally killed you and you're still telling me how not scared you are. Oh. I fell on them. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. I think I see. It's gonna be one of those levels, isn't it?
Ninjas?
Oh yeah, I didn't bite because it's X. Oh god, that's why.
While you're...
Fucking stupid Xbox controls. Oh, is this a special level? No, can't be asked. Is there any point to do the special levels other than bragging rights? Do you get anything for them? Up there. Annoying. This is what is this thing on the floor next to me? Is that electrified? Like, how does that work? Oh, it's just a locked thing.
What is it? Weird. The light went out. Everything seems fine.
Yeah, anything to hide on over there? Do I get up? It's the only way up. Oh, and then I see. I get it. Right. Go at the mercy of whether the lightning gives me away here.
We can't let Karajan escape again. We can either take out the pilot or destroy the fuel pump. Either way, he'll be trapped like the rat he is.
Okay. Your friend gone, buddy?
This could have been deliberate. Must have just been someone bumping around.
Yeah, that's right. Basement light bulb time, bitches. Guessing I can't jump because of the rotors. I can't kill these guys because they're the mega assholes. We're gonna have to go and deal with the fuel pump, I think. Or we might be able to get through the vent. Get the pilot. Fucking lightning, man. Fuck off.
He's running. Come on, show me yourself.
Nothing.
What is this? Come on. Okay, I think I know how to get the pilot. Basically, what I was trying to do is set up a smoke bomb, but then the fucking lightning gave me away. Right as I was sort of figuring out where to put it. We've basically just got to, like, smoke enough of an area that I can slip past. There.
Lost contact with the helipad. Something's up. Keep the boss in his safety and stay on alert.
Karajan is cornered. It's time to finish him.
Now I've got to get back, which is the hard part. Me. Okay, this looks like the right way.
I hear him. He's targeting the lights. No sign of target over here.
Right, does he look up when he comes in here or not? No. We're fine to sit here. And then I want to get up on that bit of wall. Kill him as he comes in. Right. Well, there is a thing there.
You! All of you! Guard me with your lives!
Oh, that was it. That was the end of the level. I thought there was going to be more to it. Well, there we go. That was great. Right, that's lunch. I'm gonna go make myself a bagel. And then when I get back, we're gonna do something. I guess we're gonna do some Death Stranding. For the rest of the afternoon. So that's the plan. If you fancy that, I'll see you in maybe 30 or 40 minutes. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll see you later.